Okay, on part B, we have another cone that this time is a little bit slanted. They tell us that the radius is 1.5. They tell us that the height is 4. So, volume, pi times, well, 1/3 first, forgot that, times pi times 1.5 squared times 4. This is 1/3 times pi times 2.25 times 4. This is 9. This is 1/3 of 9. This is 3 pi. And you can leave it here, or you can move on and do one more step, and that's going to give you 9.42. Okay? So either if the cone is right or if it's slanted, it doesn't make any difference as long as they give you the height. The last type of problem that you're going to run into, again, is the same thing. Now they gave you the information. You just have to plug in and find the volume. Now they give you the volume, and they're asking for the radius of the cone. So you have a cone like this. The radius is x, and they tell us that the height is 13, and my volume is 2614 cubic feet. I'm not going to write that down because I'm too lazy. Okay, what's the formula for the volume? 1/3 times pi times my radius squared times my height. We're going to go ahead and replace everything that we know. My volume is 2614 equals 1/3 times pi times my radius is x squared times my height, which is 13. First thing I'm going to do is times 3 on both places to get rid of the fraction. We said we always do that. 12 and 1, 4, 24, and 2, 8. 4, 4, 2 equals 13 pi times x squared. I'm going to go ahead and divide by 13 pi using parentheses always. Let me do that. This is not 24. 18 and 1, 7, 8, 4, 2. 7, 8, 4, and 2 divided by 13 pi. And it gives me 192 basically. 192 point how many decimals? 0, 1. I know that it matters. And then I'm going to take the square root to find my radius. Square root of 192.01 is 13.85 or 86. 856, yeah. 13.86 is my radius. Really just a lot of calculator work and nothing else. That's basically what you're dealing with. Let's go ahead and let you work some on. This is it. We're not going to worry about goal 2 at all. We're just going to let it be. We're going to go ahead and get to page 755. And I'm going to let you work 4, 5, and 6. I need you to know before you pause that 6, you have to watch for the markings of your base of the area, okay? The base of your pyramid. So on 6, pay attention to the markings on your base so you can use the right formula. So you're going to do 4 through 6 all. Go ahead and pause, come back, let's check, and we're done. Okay, here are your answers for 4, 5, and 6. 4 was easy. Your base was it was an A and B. I hope you did A and B, all of them. They wanted the area of a base and then the volume. Square, that would be 25. The volume is 100 divided by 3, which is 33.3. On 5, the area of a base is just pi r squared or 4 pi, either 4 pi or 12.6. The volume, you just plug it in and you get either 16 pi over 3 or 16.8. And then on 6, this is why I told you to pay attention. The base of that pyramid is an equilateral triangle. So the area of that base is going to be 1/4 times square root of 3 times 11 squared. This is the formula for chapter 11. It's 52.4. You plug that into your volume and you should end up with a volume of 244.5. Should you need to pause, this would be a good time to pause so you can freeze the screen. Make sure you get the right answers, correct what needs to correct. And if not, this is the end of the first lesson that you've missed. Your homework is already assigned. You have it up there. One thing that I do need to tell you is I sent back your test 11 corrections. And Maddie told me that you're going to be home for about 2 days. So I told you, I'm assuming you didn't check. I sent you a message and I said, I need you to make some corrections while you're home in order for me to be able to give you the credit, because that was the difference in between a failing grade or not a failing grade, as in a 68 or a something else. You didn't do, I'm assuming you didn't even check your math. So go ahead and correct test 11 or retake it, your call. You can either correct it, I think it's a 68. If I find my phone, I can tell you. Here it is. I can tell you right now. Let me pull up classroom. Here it is. Geometry Tuesday, classwork, chapter 11 test, student work. Here you are, Jack. So here's what I told you. Your grade with the right finals answer would have been an 80. Without those, it's a 68. So he stayed at 68. You didn't really check it, so he didn't send me the corrections. So you can either do corrections. That would be 32 divided by 2, that's 16, plus 68. You can get 84, which is good. Or you can retake the test, your call, okay? But just so you know, I also sent you a link to an online calculator. Please use that one until your actual calculator gets back to the United States. It's coming back with Abby Russell, because my friends almost missed their plane. We're scrambling to get them out the door, and obviously I forgot to send the calculator with them. And then once you're done with this, go ahead and check your last lesson so you can move on. I'll see you at the next video.